What's going on, guys? Welcome back to today's second stimulus check update and stimulus news. Today we have a bunch of stuff I want to go over. In today's second stimulus check update, I have some stuff that is very important that we need to discuss. First off, I'm going to address the second stimulus check and its current status. I'm going to dive into a possible $900 stimulus advance. Also, a Social Security scam. If you collect Social Security, here's a scam I want you to be very aware of, because it could be you that is going to be scammed next. So I want to bring that to your attention. Also, $3,000 in rental assistance. And at the end of this video, like I promised yesterday and the day before, I am going to include new ways to make money online. So if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to show you a new way to make money online with very little effort. Now, all I ask is if you know people that could benefit from all the things that I just listed, please do me a favor, do them a favor. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and also share this with your friends and family on social media. Now, today is Monday, August 31st. Hopefully you have a wonderful week. Now let's dive into the second stimulus check update. So first off, what is happening with the second stimulus check, and when can we expect a stimulus check to be issued? Well, right now, stimulus negotiations are not going all that well. We have a clear path forward. However, this path that we have is every single day being dumped on. People are tossing debris. People are, trying to make it harder and harder to get to the end of this path, to get to the end of this pandemic, and finally issue the American people a second stimulus check, which we all know is very much needed. Well, for instance, let me give you an idea, all right? For instance, this past week we learned that President Trump is willing and ready to sign a $1.3 trillion stimulus package. Okay, that's great. But the problem is Democrats can't agree on this because it is not enough and does not meet the needs of the American people. That's an exact quote from Nancy Pelosi. We also learned that Nancy Pelosi says she wants Republicans to agree on a $2.2 trillion stimulus package. But according to Mark Meadows yesterday, he said that Nancy Pelosi won't tell anybody what is actually in that $2.2 trillion package. She says, you don't need to know. So this is what infuriates me with Congress. Let me just give you an idea. Now, I bet Nancy Pelosi did not come out and say, you don't need to know what's in a $2.2 trillion package when you are one of the lead negotiators on this stimulus deal. I bet she didn't say that. However, I could see Nancy Pelosi telling Mark Meadows that it doesn't matter what is in the $2.2 trillion stimulus package. All that matters is we can finally agree on a price. I can see that. And so what's happening is Nancy Pelosi says one thing, Mark Meadows bashes her over what she says. When Mark Meadows or President Trump or Steve Mnuchin or Mitch McConnell says something, Nancy Pelosi bashes them over exactly what they say. They twist their words around, add a little bit of their own feelings, and that's what they give us. And that's what infuriates me with Congress is, how do I know when to expect some additional stimulus payment? How do the American people know what kind of aid is coming to them? How do we know this when it's just complete lies from the United States government? Also, one of the other problems that I have is I would never start a negotiation without knowing the end result, what I truly want. Nancy Pelosi has stated that yes, they are sticking with the HEROES Act, that $3.4 trillion stimulus plan. However, she's already taken $1.2 trillion off. Republicans, on the other hand, have the HEALS Act, have another $500 billion skinny bill. They have reported a new skinny bill, an amended skinny bill coming out this week. So there's 3 different plans from the Republican side, one plan from the Democratic side, and then we have a $2.2 trillion somewhat of an agreement from Nancy Pelosi, but nobody knows what's in that bill. That's my problem, is we are left in the dark and we want answers and we need them now. Here's what a couple senators who spoke out over the weekend said. They said that both parties need to come together, create a list of all the pieces of legislation that they want passed in the next stimulus bill. They need to write down the amount it will most likely cost and then go line by line saying yes, no, maybe. If they can do this, they at least have an idea of where both parties are at, how far apart they actually are, because it is believed by many experts that both parties are not as far apart as many people assume, based on the $1.3 trillion package that President Trump is ready and willing to sign, and the $2.2 trillion package that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats want to pass. Many experts believe they're not $900 billion apart. They're actually much closer. However, those are the numbers that Congress is giving us, so that's all we have to work off of. The other thing that many people believe is that Congress is making it more difficult. The Republican side is making it more difficult on the Democrats. The Democrats are making it more difficult on the Republicans, simply because any deal could potentially make the other party look weak. And if this is the case, this close to election, it could almost be an easy win for either the Republicans or the Democrats, but we won't know until November. Now, here is what I thought was very interesting. I was reading a few reports, and these experts believe that President Trump is feeling the pressure and is willing to do whatever it takes right now to get stimulus payments to the American people as quickly as possible, which is probably the number one reason why Mark Meadows is putting pressure on Nancy Pelosi to continue stimulus negotiations. Now, if these couple reports, if these couple articles are true, then we should see over the next couple of weeks, then we should see some type of update, some type of report coming out, a statement from the White House, from Mark Meadows, President Trump, or even Nancy Pelosi herself saying that something is happening and exactly what we should expect moving forward with stimulus checks, unemployment benefits, and so much more. Now, I know a lot of people have been wondering what is going on with that, President Trump's executive order for that payroll tax deferral. Well, this is what I want to bring to your attention. Now, I was watching a video yesterday. I watched it, I think, yesterday afternoon, and it was from a YouTuber called Meet Kevin. He's an incredible YouTuber. I highly recommend him. He has some incredible content. Now, I watched his video, and then I went and read an article that kind of said the exact same thing, but with a little bit of a twist. Now, many people were wondering what's going on with this payroll tax deferral. And what's happening is many businesses don't really know what should they do. Well, I'll link to Meet Kevin's video down in the description box below so you can go and check that out yourself. But I want to explain what is happening right now. Now, on Friday, the IRS clarified that companies are obligated to not take Social Security taxes from employees starting this week, which means employees should see a 6.2% increase on their next check. Now, this also means that for an average earner throughout the United States, they make roughly $47,000 per year, and they would receive an additional $900 between this week and the end of the year. Now, again, this is just a deferral. This is not a payroll tax cut. This is a deferral, which means you are deferring all this tax break. You're deferring it to next year where you will pay it back. That is only if this amount is not forgiven, which many people believe that this amount could be forgiven if more people decide to take this. So the chances, this is something that Meet Kevin also addressed, is the chances of the government letting you go back, weeks or even months to collect the money that you've already had taken out of your paycheck is probably not going to happen. So if you don't, and your employer doesn't take out this 6.2%, then it's probably going to be gone, right? So that's what they need to do. They need to stop taking out the 6.2% for the Social Security taxes, and they need to either put that into an escrow account, which is what Meet Kevin was explaining, Or here's something that many people have been talking about and a couple articles addressed, is that instead of putting it into an escrow account, they give you that money. But then come next year, so January 1st, 2021, your employer actually goes in and adjusts the tax rate to, instead of 6.2%, they double it. So it would be 12.4%. And that is what they would take out of your paycheck. So essentially, it's just an advance. You get the money now with the understanding that you will most likely have to pay it back come next year. But if this amount gets forgiven, then you get the money free and clear and you don't have to worry about it. But for the people that don't take this out, that don't get this money, don't get this payroll tax deferral, you probably will not be able to get any of the money later on if Congress decides, yes, we will forgive any amount that is owed for this payroll tax deferral that President Trump put into order with his executive orders. So just want to bring that to your attention. This could be about a $900 stimulus for you and your family, which comes out to roughly $56 per week. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure you talk to your employer about this, because many businesses are not going to partake in this because they don't completely understand it. So if you want your employer to do this, make sure that they are learning a little bit more. They understand exactly how it works, what their responsibility is, what your responsibility is, and kind of go from there. Now, there's a Social Security scam that you need to be aware of. Many people don't realize this is even going on. Here's what's happening. As this pandemic worsens, more scammers are targeting people that collect Social Security. And that is a huge issue. That's a huge issue for me. Scamming is, I absolutely hate it. And then to scam people that have very little anyway, how bad can it get? How bad can you be? So this scam, let me explain the scam. First off, this scam involves a scammer calling you on the phone and explaining that your Social Security number, your Social Security benefits are being compromised. And they need to make sure that you are exactly who you say you are. Well, they ask for your full name, your address, your Social Security number, and in most cases, your banking information. They want to know, where do you bank? And they will be very clear that we need to know this, because if you don't tell us this, then we don't know it's really you. We don't know if, where should we continue to send your Social Security check, whether it's going to a certain address or it's going to a certain banking establishment. Where should we send it? And the worst part about this entire thing is that the scammer tries to get you to give all this information because they explain that this could delay any Social Security check, or this could possibly eliminate your Social Security benefits if it becomes compromised and somebody else starts to claim it. So most people, a lot of people actually, are pretty much complying with the scammer, giving their full name, their address, their Social Security number, and their banking information, just to make sure that they don't lose their benefits. Now, this is a scam. Here's what I want you to do. The Social Security Administration does not make a lot of phone calls. However, they do receive a lot. Here's what I want you to do. If you get this phone call, all you need to do, you can listen to them, see what they have to say, but then hang up. Shut your phone off, whatever you need to do, and then go to Google. I'm not even going to give you a phone number because I don't want you thinking that, oh, this is a bad phone number. I want you to personally do it yourself. Go to Google, type in Social Security Administration phone number. Go to their actual website, get the phone number, and then call that phone number. Do not, under any circumstance, ask the caller for their phone number. They probably have a phone number very similar to the Social Security Administration phone number, and when you call it, you're just going to get another scammer. All right? So don't let this person give you a phone number. Let them know, I'm going to call, I'm going to make sure that this is legit, this is actually happening, and we will deal with it then. Okay? Now, You'll know if it's a scammer because in many cases, if you don't allow them to give you a phone number, or you don't give them the information that they want, they'll be very aggressive. They will yell at you, they'll curse at you, they'll do whatever they can, say whatever they can to try to get your information. Again, just hang up and go to google.com and figure out the phone number for the Social Security Administration. That's the best thing that you can do. So we are 1 day away from an eviction crisis that has been coming. The government knows it's been coming. Governors know it's coming. The American public knows it's coming. Reports indicate that with Georgia's eviction moratorium set to expire, that roughly 400,000 residents could be evicted over the next 4 months. Now, with roughly 11 million residents in Georgia, that number with 400,000 evictions, that equates to 3.6% of the population being evicted very soon. This needs to be fixed before it is too late. Many people, many families are very worried about being evicted. Right now, the true eviction ban extension and rental assistance funding is buried in the stimulus package proposals that Congress has yet to pass. So, this also is not just in Georgia. Today is the last day, for Pennsylvania, because their eviction ban, their extension, it ends today. So as of tomorrow, you could potentially start to get an eviction notice. In most cases, you're going to have about 30 days, and then you will be evicted. So this is happening. It's happening across the entire country. I just want you to be aware of what's going on. Now, Houston has a rental assistance program. So if you live in Houston or Harris County, you have until Tuesday. You have until tomorrow. You have until Tuesday to apply for rental assistance. And this rental assistance will be up to $1,900 as a one-time payment. All right? So just want to make that clear. You have until tomorrow to file for this, to apply. Also, in Wisconsin, renters behind on rent can get up to 3 months of rental assistance, and you can get up to $1,000 per month. Here's the cool thing about this program. This program allows renters to get back rent, current rent, security deposits, and even first month's rent. So if you have been evicted, if you want to change your apartment, you want to change your place of living, and you need money for a security deposit or a first month's rent, this program can actually help you with that. Now, if you need rental assistance, many experts say that now is not the time to let your ego get in the way, let your pride get in the way. Now's the time to actually ask for help. Let the government help you any way that they can. They do not want you to be homeless, and they don't want you trying to move during a pandemic. So if you can, try to get rental assistance if that is truly what you need. Alright guys, so like I promised earlier in this video, I want to show you an easy way to make money online with very little effort. So if you're ready, let's go. Alright guys, so as I promised you, I want to show you how you can make money online. It's very simple. Anybody can do this. And this actual technique, it's a mix of either online or you can also do it in person. I want to show you and walk you through the process, all right? So here's what you do. I'm just going to show you with Target.com because many people are familiar with Target. It's a good store, nice clean store. They have some really good prices and some great deals. Here's what you're going to do, all right? Go to Target.com, and you can even go into Target if you want to, but I'm just going to use their website. Go to Target.com, click on deals, okay? And now we want top deals. I'm going to show you why. We click on top deals. Once you're on this page, you're going to scroll down to see their deals, their different deals, and go to beauty and personal care. The reason why I recommend you go here is because you can get a $5 gift card many times throughout the month, weeks, throughout the year. Target will give you a $5 gift card, or maybe even, if you look up here, a $20 gift card if you spend a certain amount, or if you buy a certain quantity. So right here, Target will give you a $5 gift card when you buy 4 select personal care or hair care products. All right, cool. So you're going to click on this. Now, once you're here, okay, you can see buy 4, get a $5 gift card. Cool. Once you're here, they have all these different selections that you can pick from. I love to sell soap. I personally love to sell toothpaste, and I love to sell deodorant. Those are the 3 things I absolutely love selling. I sell on both eBay and Amazon. I'm going to show you specifically with eBay because it's the easiest to get started. But you're going to come here and you're going to find some different products. You can see right here, it doesn't matter what the item costs. It can cost $4.99. You still get the $5 gift card if you buy 4. It could cost $11.99. You still get that $5 gift card. It could cost, let's see if there's some cheaper ones, maybe $2.99. It will still give you a $5 gift card. All you have to do is buy 4 of this product. Well, I'm going to come down here. Let me find something like this one right here. I already know this one's good, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, but if I come here, I'm going to click on this one. All right, so here I am. Now, these are pads for women. It's a 40 count, unscented, without wings. This costs $5.49. Well, it actually doesn't cost that much. I'm going to explain why. Well, here's what you need to understand. Okay, let's go and do the math. I already done it, but I want to show you what I mean by it doesn't cost $5.49. So if it costs $5.49 times 4, because we got to buy 4 to get that $5 gift card, it would come out to $21.96. Here's the cool thing. The cool thing about this is Target, as long as you have a Target red card or their debit card, you get 5% off. So you're really only paying $20.86. So you get about $1.10 off right there. Well, now we minus the $5, comes up to $15.86. We divide that by 4, it comes up to $3.96 per pack of pads. Now, here's the cool thing. All we have to do is go to eBay. Look at this. I've already done it. Go to ebay.com. And this one right here, it's the exact same thing right here. Sold for $11.25. Now, this sold on August 3rd, so it's been a while, but it did sell. Okay? So right here, we know it is selling. You can see different products down here, like this one right here. It's the exact same product. It's just 2 packages. Okay, size 2, 20 pads per, right? $13.99. This one right here, it's the same thing, but 3 packs. Or this comes out to actually 60 pads. So what I want you to do is once you see that, okay, there's a product that I could actually make some money on, then you go and list it on eBay. When it sells, you ship it off. Here's what I want you to understand, okay? Here is the eBay fee calculator. Now, here's what I really want you to know about this technique is even if this product, okay, sold for $11.25, if it does, you're going to have to pay eBay about $1.13 for their fee, and then manage payments, which is essentially just they manage your payment and send you the payment every single day right to your bank account, is going to cost about 55 cents. Well, the product to ship, if you bought it and you sent it to your house or you bought it and just picked it up yourself, once you ship it to the United States Postal Service, if you use priority mail, it's going to cost you about $3.75. And that's probably the more expensive shipping that you're going to do. So $3.75 shipping, $3.96 in your buy cost, you're going to make about $1.86 on every single one of these. But here's what I really want you to understand. Look at all these products, okay? There's over 714 products that you are eligible to do this with, okay? Look at this, okay? Shaving cream, a shaver, toothpaste, what is this? Deodorant, more, these are tampons, toothpaste, deodorant, floss sticks, floss, okay, you get it, right? And all this stuff, right? And the thing that I try to tell people is, doesn't matter what it is you're selling, all that matters is it sells. That's all that matters. Again, would I be embarrassed to walk into a Target and buy 100 of these? It might be a little uncomfortable. However, I'm not embarrassed to make money. That's what I like to do. I do use this exact same strategy for my own business as well. I sell stuff not only on eBay, I sell more of my stuff on Amazon. Now, I didn't show you Amazon FBA simply because there's more to it, there's more costs involved, and I didn't want to, really frustrate you or get you sidetracked. All I want to show you is this is a legitimate way to make money. And this business right here is called reselling. That is what it's called. There are a lot of great resellers on YouTube that you can go and check out. I myself am a full-time reseller. I also do full-time videos here on YouTube, have multiple YouTube channels, have a bunch of different online businesses. So if you have questions, all I want you to do is ask your questions down in the comment section below. But again, my goal with my stimulus check videos is to keep you, number one, to keep you updated on stimulus, but also to show you that it's not just stimulus from the United States government that you can count on. You can also rely on yourself, hard work, dedication, and creating your own online business. Alright guys, so what did you think of that way to make money online? It's a very simple technique. Many people do it. I do it on a daily basis. I do it for myself. I actually have a part-time employee that helps me with this. So if you have questions on how to get into reselling, all you gotta do, you know it, ask your questions down in the comment section below and I will help you out there. But again, thanks for watching today's second stimulus check update and way to make money online. If you have questions, like always, ask your questions down in the comment section below. Do me a favor, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's stimulus check update. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.